Oh hi. Since Sony launched its next-generation gaming handheld PlayStation Vita last December, it's only sold a little over 2 million of them, and this has caused Sony to have to drastically cut its forecasts for handheld gaming sales. Meanwhile, Nintendo has sold about 17 million of Nintendo 3DS, and not to mention all of these smartphones and tablets out there that are competing for portable gaming time. In response, Sony last week told IGN that the Vita business is, quote, a marathon, not a sprint. I couldn't disagree more. Falling behind in the gaming hardware business is death. Just look at history. Can you name me one successful video game console that didn't explode out of the gates? Atari's 2600 and Nintendo's NES were huge hits in their first Christmas seasons. Customers immediately understood the value proposition. They immediately loved the gameplay. Sony's first PlayStation never had to come from behind. Even as a brand new entrant into the market, PlayStation got out ahead of Sega's Saturn. It sold so many units that Nintendo, late to the party, could never catch up. If you don't come out of the gate strong, you're in big trouble. Nintendo faced a very similar situation with the 3DS. It launched it at $250, that's what the Vita cost, and just like the Vita, people weren't buying it. So what did Nintendo do? Well, it drastically cut the price of the 3DS. It put all of its resources into finishing major 3DS franchises, which it got out for the first crucial Christmas season. It managed to get things turned around. There was a cost of this. Nintendo had its first money-losing year ever because of the 3DS price drops, but it knows that in the long run it was worth it. Sony, on the other hand, has come out and said it's not going to cut the price of PlayStation Vita this holiday. People don't want to buy PlayStation Vita at $250 and $300. They're only going to start buying it once Sony cuts the price. One Vita game developer said last week to Gama Sutra, quote, given how much time and money we have invested into Vita development, I am extremely concerned about our future as a studio. And maybe that's the most important point here. Game developers don't have time to run a marathon. They need to be off to the races now. And if Vita doesn't start out soon, they're going to start looking for other platforms that are sprinting to the finish line.